Hello, Woke Nation. Jesus Christ is Lord, creator of heaven and earth. Know the truth, share the truth. My brothers and sisters are telling me that I'm misinterpreting. They tell me it's throwing the verses out of their context. In the creation story, the context is clearly the architecture of the heavens and the earth. The word of God is eternal and changes not. In the book of Joshua, there clearly was a war going on, and Joshua clearly stopped the sun and the moon. You cannot stop a stationary object, but you can definitely stop a moving object. Just simple, easy logic. In the book of Revelation, we are told of the angels that are on the four corners of the earth. Now, before you give me the throwing out of context excuse, just open your mind for a minute. Angels exist in the spiritual realm. I have no quarrels with that. But the earth is a physical plane. And being a physical plane, there are physical corners. So if there are four corners of the earth, how then do we time and again go against what the Bible clearly shows us, and we blindly follow Freemasonic theories that don't have a single proof, just speculations and camera tricks? The enemies of Jesus Christ are real. Remember the temptations and meditate upon them. Know the truth, share the truth.
Many people will be shocked to know that to this day, every single scientific experiment ever devised to show the alleged motion of the Earth has failed to do so, or given evidence of the opposite, that the Earth is indeed motionless. And every attempt ever made to measure the alleged curvature of the Earth has failed to do so, or given evidence of the opposite, that the Earth is indeed flat. The first person in recorded history to ever claim that Earth was anything but the flat, motionless center of the universe was a Greek mathematician and philosopher named Pythagoras of Samos, around 500 BC. Interestingly enough, Pythagoras has also been touted by Freemasonic historians such as Albert Mackey, James Anderson, William Hutchinson, and William Preston as being the very first Freemason. Presented more as a thought experiment than a complete cosmology, Pythagoras posited that if Earth were a spherical globe turning on its vertical axis once per day while revolving annually around a stationary sun, this model could also equally explain the cyclical motions of the heavenly bodies. This heliocentric model was taught to initiates at Pythagoras's Crotona school, but never became popular or had an influence outside of Greece for another 2,000 years. A century later, another Greek mathematician and philosopher named Plato also espoused a spherical Earth cosmology, except he claimed the Earth globe to be the motionless center of the universe, with the sun, moon, and stars revolving around. His most famous student, Aristotle, also wrote about this geocentric globe-Earth cosmology in his book On the Heavens, offering three main points of evidence for his theory. Firstly, Aristotle noted that when sailing away from an observer on shore, ships approaching the horizon disappeared from view, hull before masthead, and he postulated that this occurrence was due to the curvature of the Earth. Aristotle argued that the hull disappeared first because beyond the horizon the globe Earth curved downwards, causing the hull and eventually the masthead and entire ship to drop below the curvature. Today, we can easily prove that Aristotle was incorrect in his assumption by using telescopes, binoculars, and zoom cameras. Once a ship has completely disappeared beyond the horizon, modern technology allows us to zoom in and bring the entire vessel, hull and all, back into full view. This proves that ships do not disappear hull first due to the alleged curvature of the Earth, and that the horizon line is in fact merely the vanishing point of perspective from a given observer's point of view, and not, as Aristotle supposed, the beginning of the Earth's curvature.
If you have any questions, the door is open, but time is limited. Know the truth, share the truth. Jesus Christ is Lord, creator of heaven and earth. Love and peace be upon you all.